Grouch Nation, Buddha Box World, what it do? You already know. It's your boy, BlueDevil the Rebel. Coming at you with this one today, guys. Nothing special about this video. I'm sorry. Unfortunately, no smoking, anything like that. I mean, I have new glass, but stuff like that. This isn't one of those kind of videos. Just give me a moment to get a little cozy here. For the most part, this is kind of an explanation. I've kind of been out of the loop for the last past few days here. BlueDevil experienced a heart attack, a light heart attack, Sunday morning on my way to work. And I just want to put out there first, I appreciate everybody that got back with me. All the love, all the get well wishes, all the up in prayers, in thoughts, all that stuff. I appreciate it from everybody. Not only to my YouTube channel subscribers and to my Grouch Squad members, my Grouch Nation followers, people in my personal life, everybody. If you guys reached out to BlueDevil, personal messages, hit me on the post. I greatly appreciate it. I greatly, truly appreciate it with all my heart and soul. The BlueDevil might get a little emotional here, guys. It's life altering events tend to do that to you. If you haven't experienced it yet, in no shape, form, or fashion, I will never wish anybody to experience what I experienced, and even at the light level, for it to be at a medium level or even at the high severe level. I wouldn't wish that on my worst enemy. But for those that have experienced life altering experiences, different categories, those kind of experiences can bring you back down to earth, can make you humble, can really line up your views and your perspectives on life. And not to say BlueDevil was sitting on a high horse that brought me back down to earth, or anything like that. I'm just your average guy, just like you guys, just like all my subscribers, all my fans, all my followers, all my people that I hang with and that I associate with. I'm just just like everybody else. I'm an average guy. I don't have a chip on my shoulder, anything like that. But BlueDevil was on his way to work. I walk to work. Usually I don't walk to work. But just between me and Mrs. BlueDevil's schedule, on Sunday she goes to work a couple of hours ahead of me. We get up early, first thing crack, before the sun even rises. Before the sun comes up, we're at work, putting in work. We get our stuff on out the way early in the day, so we can come back, do the family thing, do the house thing. I can do my Grouch Nation thing, things of that nature. But so on this Sunday particularly, I just didn't feel like getting up 2 hours before I really had to, and so we'll still sleep. Mrs. BlueDevil was getting up. You're gonna take me to work, and I just no, go ahead. I don't feel like getting up 2 hours ahead of time. This time, go ahead and go to work. I'll call a cab, or I'll get with one of the guys at the job and get a ride or something. Wasn't thinking at the time to tell her to leave me the phone. So she left. She went on to work. She took the phone. I got up. I didn't tell her to leave the phone. So I had no way to call a cab or get with my guys to come scoop me up. And so I live less than probably about 3/4 of a mile from my job, and it's nice here where I'm at. The weather has broken off real nice. Early mornings is still in the high 50s, low 60s. Getting up there in the mid 60s to upper 60s, stuff like that, even breaking off into the 70s later on in the day. But for that time in the morning, 5s and 5:30s and 6 o'clock, it was decent. So I just, no problem. Walk to work. It won't take me nothing but about 20 minutes. So I took off walking, and I got maybe close to halfway there. And I got to a particular intersection of a cross street in this main street I was walking on. As soon as I crossed the intersection, my chest locked up on me. And I mean, it locked up on me, stopped me dead in my tracks, buckled me to my knees. I had to, kind of like baby crawl my way to sit down on the sidewalk. I couldn't take a breath in. Just kind of for example, I couldn't get a breath in, but I had no problem. I could breathe it all out. So taking in just little squeaks of breath, this and then releasing it all was just making my chest tighter and tighter. And of course I panicked. I haven't experienced anything like this, in my life. Haven't had any kind of medical problems in the last few years. BlueDevil's been, a-okay for, a long, long time. Go to work every day, come home, do the average stuff you do around your house, things like that. I don't do anything above and beyond, or, and I'm not just, I'm not a lazy individual as well. So I'm laying there, and I panicked and I freaked out, and I had to try to calm myself down, because it made me think about Richard Pryor. And he tells you, oh, I'm a stand-up guy. I love watching stand-ups, especially old stand-ups. Robin Harris, Dick Gregory, Miles Mabley, Red Fox, Richard Pryor, all going off in Eddie Griffin's, Eddie Murphy's, on into the, Kevin Hart's and Cat Williams and stuff like that. But it made me instantly think about Richard Pryor. He tells the part in his stand-up where he experienced his heart attack.
I'm not bullshit, man. I was walking in the front yard. I was just walking along, and someone said, "Don't breathe." I said, So you heard me, motherfucker. I said, don't breathe. Okay, I won't breathe. Then shut the fuck up then. Okay. I said, don't kill me. Get on one knee and prove it. I'm on one knee. Don't kill me. Think about dying now, ain't you? Yeah, I'm thinking about dying. You didn't, don't kill me. You be thinking about shit like that when you think you're gonna die. Don't kill me. You put an emergency call into God, too, right? Can I speak to God right away, please? But always some angel talking about, I'll have to put you on hold. And then your heart get mad if it find out you was going behind its back to talk to God. Your heart say, was you trying to talk to God behind my back? No, but you's a lying motherfucker, you was.
And so that, that's kind of where my mind frame was, and I panicked, and I knew, even though I was panicked and I was freaking out, and I was still kind of conscious and right mind. I knew I had to get somewhere where people were at. As at this time in the morning, it was Sunday morning, it was Easter day. Usually there's just a couple of cars, in traffic, at that part, at that time of the morning and stuff. But, by it being Sunday, Easter morning, no traffic at all. The one car that did pass me probably thought I was a crackhead or something like that. But I just knew I had to get to somewhere where people were at. And so I continued, I never got myself back to feel comfortable to continue, but I knew I had to. So I kind of had to fight and battle and suppress what was going on and get to my job, or get somewhere where there was people, in case I did live, actually fall all the way out, or black out, pass out, whatever the case may be. So I got a few ways down more, and I got to, we have a little strip mall center. There's your local store, a laundromat, a phone, you can go get your phones or your accessories and stuff like that. So I got to that parking lot, and I just had to cross a field, and then cross a street, and then I would have been at work. And it hit me again, and it locked me up, and I fell straight over. And so again, I'm just trying to fight, and I'm trying to battle and suppress whatever's going on with me. I have to get to around some people. So I struggle, and I kind of baby crawl through this field. I get back up, and I'm walking, and I finally make it to my job. Shout out to DP. Whew, I'm getting that lump in my throat, guys. Just give me a second here. Shout out to my man DP. Shout out to Kara. Shout out to Reese. They, without a thought, they seen me. They seen that I was in trouble. They knew something was wrong, and they took action. No questions. No, I thinks. Well, what about this? Let's call. They went straight into action. Kara backed up the car, she threw me in the car. Thank the Lord that we have 2 parking lots over. There's an express prompt care department that's off of the main hospital. And she floated me over there, and she got me in there and was, telling them what was going on, and I'm trying to tell them what was going on. And that kind of kills me. Like, you go into a hot, and don't get me wrong, I'm not trying to bash talk any nurses or any doctors or anything, but that just, after a while, I was sitting, in the back, and all the commotion, it kind of was over and stuff, and I was just processing a lot of different stuff through my head that you go into a hospital and you're in pain and you can't hardly breathe, or you can't hardly talk, or the pain is so severe, but they want to ask you questions, and that's their job, all around. They're trying to figure out what's going on. But that just, I'm in pain, I can't breathe, so I can't barely talk, and you're trying to ask me all these questions. But that's what was going on. The gentleman was trying to ask me questions, and I'm slowly going down, I can't breathe, and I can't breathe. My chest, and Kara, thank you so much. She explained what was going on. They got me over in a chair in the back, and they had me all taken care of. So Kara made her way back to the job. Just like I said, 2 parking lots over. Gave them the numbers and all that stuff. Whatever's going on, call us if we need something, whatever. Thank you guys so much. I'm trying to keep it. I'm trying to keep my calm here. So I'll take a couple pauses. Woo! But thank you guys. So I got in the back, and as soon as I got in the back, it was a wrap for BlueDevil. I passed out. I blacked out. I was gone. I woke up, mask on my face, all the different little sticker circles all over my chest. With they didn't have me hooked up anymore. They'd already hooked me up and had me ran through the test, EKGs or EEGs or something like that. Had all the look like clothespins that they put on you. They're your vital things that they put on your fingertips. And I had these 2 on, and then they put one on my ring finger on this hand, and hell, I thought they were either going to make me the $1 million man or turn me into Inspector Gadget or something. But yeah, I had a lightweight heart attack, and they put the little nitrate or nitroglycerin, however you call it, under my tongue, and it dissolves and gives your body that jump that it kind of needs. Because when they told me that, nitroglycerin, hold on, that's an explosive. And the doctor was so great. She was so great, and she kind of chuckled, and she says, "No, you've been watching." She was like, "You watched too many Looney Tune cartoons as a kid." And she showed me, and it's very, very small, just almost, microscopic, where you'd have to put it under a microscope to see it. And she's, this right here, she's, it's just enough to give the heart and the body the boost that it needs to get back in rhythm. Not enough, not even close enough to do any explosive type damage. And so, they got me back to a decent state. I was still having complications. Was there for a while. They got me all, settled down and whatnot. Great people. Shout out to here where I'm at, Memorial Prompt Care. Those guys are wonderful. They got me all good to go. Didn't have a way to get out of there. Mrs. BlueDevil was at work. I had nobody really else to call to, come get me or anything. So got back over to BK. And that shot, I still don't know what they hit me with. They gave me a shot, and they told me I had 10 minutes, before it would really take effect on me. And boy, did it take your boy BlueDevil for a ride. So I got back over to my job. Of course, all my guys are, glad to see that I was all right. It got handled and they got it under control before it went full blown. That's why I was able to get out of there in such of a quicker time. Of course, they kept once I came back conscious, they kept me for a while to make sure, read my vitals and make sure, it wouldn't come back, so I wouldn't have, I don't know why I'm doing that. So I maybe wouldn't relapse and the heart attack work its way back up, and, I really have a heart attack. They got it under control in time, so that's why I was able to get released. Now I'm not going to say quickly, I was over there for some hours. And I got back to work, and they you know, my guys, they took care of me. Um, you know, I shout out to my BK crew, you guys. You guys, you guys really may have saved Blue Devil's life. All jokes aside, real deal, real talk. You guys really saved Blue Devil's life. That's just not my opinion. That's not how I feel. That's reality. Whew. I'm trying, guys. And for those of you watching, I know you guys, you know, always tell me, you know, about the Grouch, you know, Grouch Nation videos and stuff. So I apologize if you guys have been watching this and it's not your regular Grouch Nation video. I do apologize. We just had something a little bit more important go down than trying to get out some new glass material or an unboxing or stuff like that. So I wanted to get that out the way. Let you guys know what was going on with Blue Devil, why I haven't been around here lately. I want to touch on something else, because Saturday night, the night before, you know, this went down, we had a Weed Tubers conference call. A Weed Tubers, you know, conference session on Skype. Red to the Head, Euro Cannabis, Fester Jester, Cannabis Nerds, ourselves, me and Coleon representing Grouch Nation, Puffs and Lungs, Willie, Simple High. We were all in the session. Had a great session, and this is what's leaning me towards this. Just great session from a bunch of different people with the same views, and you know, all kind of on the same page. And we had a great session, just, you know, hashing out, you know, ideas, different things, you know, what we were about, you know, what maybe some of, you know, the different views for the channels were, what we're trying to accomplish and whatnot. And Red to the Head, this guy is, you know, he's good. He's good. Red, you are, you know, in Blue Devil's world, yeah, man, you're like the guru. Like, man, you know, everything that he said made perfect sense. I wasn't even gonna do a video today. I was just gonna put up an apology and all my over all the, you know, sites that you guys view me from. That I'm sorry, you know, I'm still recovering. And you guys see me in the video, and I look like I'm normal. I look like I'm not as hyped, you know, as I usually am. But I'm hurting. I really like, as I speak right now, like, I'm in pain. I'm hurting right now. I have some medicine in me. I am fighting this medicine. It has me feeling groggy and loopy and woozy. And I am hurting right now as I bring this video to you guys. But that's my thing, you know. I was just gonna put up an apology. Sorry guys, no video today, and you know, probably not one, you know, Saturday. You know, Blue Devil is recovering, but you know, me myself, my personal, you know, self told myself, let's get a video. So here we are. But back to what I was saying. I wasn't gonna do the video, and then I watched Red's Out on a Limb video he just put up today. Link to that video is down in the description. Also, my links to the other weed tubers that joined us in on that conference session the other night. You will find their links to their channels down in the description. Check them out. You know, they're all good. We're all, you know, trying to accomplish the same goal that we found out as we discovered in this session, as we talked about in this session. But Red's video really touched me today. Excellent video, Red. Great, man. Great. And, you know, basically on how the world is today. And this, you know, we're only talking about the cannabis, you know, weed tubers category as far as the cannabis community. But this also applies on the natural, everyday lifestyle. It can be applied to that as well, because we're all separated and divided nowadays. Your opinion doesn't go along with my opinion, so you can't get down with me. It's, you know, forget you, my opinion, everybody's opinion, his own opinion is right. And that's the biggest thing. Instead of taking opinions and finding a median, a middle way to meet at, my opinion's right, your opinion's wrong, so guess what? Fuck you. You're just told if it's that situation, and we need to get around that. Back in my day, a lot of people used to agree to disagree. We don't do that anymore. At least I haven't seen it. Like I said, we used to, your opinion get out, my opinion get out, and we would, if our opinions didn't exactly just click, we would find the middle to meet at. And even if we had to agree to disagree. But now, like I keep saying, it's, forget you if your opinion isn't exactly like my opinion. And that works on another level in the real world as well. But as Red was saying, I'd like to touch on, we're just here. This is the stoner community. We have the biggest army right now. Whether people are coming out publicly and admitting and saying and advocating that they, appreciate weed, they smoke weed, things of that nature. We still have people that are down, in the dark, don't want to fully come out with it, because of consequences or things that they think like that. But we have the largest army right now, and we can really show not only, our country here, but the rest of the world, it's not as bad as everybody makes out to be. This evil weed and all of that. So we're getting together, us weed tubers, we're getting together, and we want to make this an everybody thing. We want everybody to interact. We want everybody to, the stoner community should be one whole community. There's only been in history, there's only been certain individuals to accomplish great features. I'm not going to get off into those kind of details. That'll get me off into a whole nother section. But we've all through history, we've only had a few handful of individuals acting that accomplished, certain feats in history that are credible to change to have changed history, or I'll call timestamps in history. And certain individuals, a handful of them that made timestamps in history to go back and look and see what was done back then. But groups, out of a handful of individuals, there are a plethora of groups throughout time that have accomplished many, many feats, whether here in our country, another side of the world, whatever you have it. And that's what we need to do. And we're just speaking on the cannabis community right now, but I also feel as a whole, here, in America as a nation, we should all come. We're so divided now, but just speaking on the cannabis community, we need to come together. Everybody needs to appreciate and support everybody. We all, like you said, Red, we all have one thing in common. Our views, our opinions, our lifestyles are all different, all across the board. Just like you said, Red, you grew up different than I did. You learned things different. And I'm not speaking to you guys. I'm not speaking directly to Red. I said, just like you said, Red, but it's what he said. You grew up different than me. I learned different things than you did. So, of course, our opinions and our views are different. But we still have one thing in common to come back to in smoking and appreciating what weed is and what weed does. And so the cannabis community needs to come together. When we first started doing this, Grouch Nation, we've been doing this for a year now. March 23rd marked our first year anniversary, but as far as the cannabis movement that we directed our channel into, we've been doing it roughly 5.5 months. And when I first kicked off into it, I reached out. When I first kicked off the channel into the cannabis, direction and got behind it, I reached out to, different companies, different, stoners, popular stoners and stuff like that, reached out to them. And I did not expect the shutdown and the negativity that I received back. I did not expect that one bit. A simple no could have did. I would expect that. Everybody has their own thing going on. Everybody's plate is full. Everybody's doing their thing. Well, a simple no, you know, I would have, you know, I can expect that. It's either going to be one way or the other, yes or no. But just for some of the negativity and some of the responses I got back, harsh, you know, I didn't expect to get that. So, you know, we're here. And Red talked about, you know, the love from his subscribers. And so I'll touch on that as well. You know, that's, you know, different YouTube channels, different YouTubers, different weed tubers, they all have a different objective for their channel with their videos. So some of them are out here trying to fulfill their living status with by running a YouTube channel, and some of them have. But for the most part, a lot of us, you know, in the 99 percentile aren't gonna, you know, be able to create these channels and videos and, you know, make a living off of this. So, you know, we're humble. We're humble, you know, Mary Jane, you know, advocates, and we want to create, you know, we're creating bonds. You know, you guys are our subscribers. You guys like what we're doing. You guys give us all the feedback, and we all appreciate all those WeedTuber channels that I've named off. We all really truly appreciate the response, the feedback, the comments, all of that, the thumbs ups, everything, the shares, all of that. Because we're here and we want to create bonds. We want to learn your guys' experiences. I want to know, you know, your perspectives in life. You know, that's what makes the group even tighter. Not saying we have to personally know everything about you. I want to know all of that, your family tree. It's just little things that matter, the little things that count. I'm coming up on a half an hour on this video, guys. If you guys are still here with me, I definitely appreciate it. I'll take a phrase from Red. You really inspired me today, brother. What was it? Stoney Rambles. So, you know, Stoney Rambles is what I'm going for. But I want to touch on Nerdsy, because he also touched me today. It all went, and see, this is what I'm saying. I met these guys, linked up with these guys. These guys aren't working in cahoots to make this happen like this, but I watched Red's video, and he's talking about the love and support. We need to come together as a whole. And then me and Nerdsy were friends on Facebook. Shout out Nerds, Cannabis Nerds. You guys, like I said, all the links will be down in the description. Nerdsy shouted out a glass blower today. Shikata had a couple Pindy rigs that he was fortunate enough to get blessed with by the up and coming glass blower, and he said it exactly in his post that she was new. She's brand new, up and coming, but her teacher is very, very well known, and you know, not too shabby for, you know, her first pieces of work. And so a guy come back and Nerdsy, you may know the individual that, you know, comment on that, and by any means, I'm not trying to bash talk that gentleman. I'm just giving the scenario. But he come back along the lines of, you know, her teacher, you know, will be, you know, is very popular, but, you know, she still has room, you know, to improve, and really not too much taken out of the way. You know, it still has room to improve, so it wasn't that bad of a comment. But I see where Nerdsy came back, and he says, you know, appreciate the support, good looking, you know, all of that, but we're here trying to give people a chance. We're here to try to motivate people. We're here to try to inspire people. We're not going to down people, you know, just because we don't like it, or it looks a little iffy. And the gentleman come back and agreed, and he's no, by no means am I trying to bash anybody. You know, he was just giving his opinion. But Nerdsy didn't go back and crash his opinion, you know, and fuck you, and, you know, she's great, and, you know, master glass blower now, and he didn't attack the guy. He just simply expressed what it's about. We're here to motivate. We're here to inspire. You know, we want to give all you guys a chance. You guys want to, you know, you guys thinking about putting up a channel? Because this is how I started. This is how Grouch Nation came to be. I spent a couple of years watching all these YouTube videos, watching Custom Grow, watching Sound Drone, watching Jane Dro, watching all these prank different channels, topic and discussion channels. And me and my guy, we were sitting around, and we felt in our opinion, that we had a little bit more of a funny content to get across. Maybe more in a topic and discussion world, we had maybe more more on a subject. We'd watch a YouTube, topic and discussion, video, and they talk about it and they explain it very good, go over it and address it very, very well. And we thought that sometimes we would have maybe more to touch on that. They maybe missed a couple of things, or maybe they could have talked about a couple of things they did talk about a little bit more, maybe elaborate a little farther. And so we put the channel together. And that's one of my, goals. If you guys watch BlueDevil and Grouch Nation, and whether it be a cannabis channel, a gaming channel, fitness channel, movie and review channel, whatever the case may be, BlueDevil's, if you get that motivation from BlueDevil and the inspiration, and it doesn't necessarily have to be from BlueDevil, I'm just using myself as the example, or any of my other guys, that's what this is all about, to motivate, to inspire, give people a chance. We've lost that in ourselves now. We don't help each other anymore. Don't get me wrong. There's a lot of people out there, and you will help the next person. But on top of that, there's many more, many more that won't even give you a second thought, second look. And that's the problem. There's too much selfish going on in today's world. Everybody's all about me, all about us. And I understand that to a certain extent. You have to take care of number one before you can take care of anything else. And that's what we want to get to. We want the community as a whole to be strong. Real quick shout out. I hope I say this right. Razia Lone. Shout out all the way from Turkey and Istanbul. They caught a couple of our videos, and they shouted us out, showed us support, gave us the thumbs up, commented they love the videos, they love the robe. I get a lot of that. You guys love the robe. Because I haven't done my part yet. I believe I have said where I've gotten this stuff before, but just because I haven't done my part yet, I won't disclose where I get this kind of stuff from. You guys can hit BlueDevil personally if you want to, and I'll disclose it. It's not really hard to figure out, but just because I haven't done my part yet, it's not a deal or a contract or anything. Just because I haven't did my part, what I agreed to, because of complications, I just don't want to disclose anything at the moment. But shout out to Razia. I hope I'm saying that right. We appreciate the love all the way from that blows my mind. From around the world. I really didn't think that I could get a view from around the globe, on the other side of the globe. Shout out to Euro out in the Netherlands. Shout out to my guy Michael Tricker. He's over in Scotland. We've had a couple, when we first started up, we had a couple of supporters out in Hungary, Italy, things like that. So I mean to see, that's going to lead me into my next part of the potential that we have as a whole. Everybody has their own individual potential, but that potential grows so much. I'll put it like this. Gohan is a beast. Everybody, I have to make a Dragon Ball Z reference because everybody, everybody my age, a little bit higher and even lower, everybody can relate to Dragon Ball Z. Gohan is a beast on his own, just regular old. I keep saying Gohan, Goku. Somebody, give me a Kamehameha. Goku's a beast, just average Goku. But then Goku goes Super Saiyan, and it's a wrap. There ain't nothing beating that. So, as an individual, just with regular Goku potential, there's nothing wrong with that. That's perfectly fine. But then you get into the group, and the group goes Super Saiyan, and locks, and gets solid. Sometimes those kind of things can't be broken, can't be destroyed, can't be tampered with, can't be bullshitted about. We need to come together as a whole. Stoner community, cannabis community, 420 community, marijuana community, weed community, reefer community, however you want to look at it. We need to come together. There's no selfish in this game. There's no selfish in this game. We're weed tubers. I know there's guys out there, there's channels out there, their sole objective, get all the subscribers they can, get all the likes they can. Yeah, we're down with that too. We want subscribers. We want likes. We want all, 1,000 comments to go through. Yeah, we want that kind of, are we harping for that? Not from what I've seen with these other guys. We're just trying to spread the love here. Just here, I give a great example for myself in Grouch Nation. You guys can go back. I have 27 videos. This will be the 28th video that we've done with this so far. And out of 28 videos, once I upload this one, out of 28 videos, go back and find how many videos I've asked you guys to like, to subscribe. I've just done those in the last couple of videos. I just figured out how to put the, like, right here. Like, put a little annotation right here that says like and subscribe. You guys can go back to I put one in my supersized Buddha Box Part 1, and I believe in my last New Glass video, just to see how that goes. I just figured it out. But you guys know what I'm talking about. You guys get on the channels, like and subscribe. And some of them tell you to like and subscribe. That'd be the first thing as soon as the video come on. Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome today. Make sure you like and subscribe. Like and subscribe to what? You haven't done anything yet. That's just me. That's just me. You haven't said anything yet. First thing you come on the video, hey guys, make sure you like and subscribe. Okay, give me a reason to. That's my whole thing. Which, that's what we're doing here. I'm hoping I'm giving you guys a reason to like and subscribe on your own will. I'm not gonna force it on you. I'm not gonna force it down your throat. You guys like and subscribe. Let me calm down. That was a little too. That was a little. Ooh. But if we want to give you guys reasons to come back and view us, and that's why I love that Red put together the Scavenger Hunt. If you guys don't know about Red's Scavenger Hunt, like I said, his link to his channel will be in the description. Check him out. He put a scavenger hunt up between himself and 6 other weed tubers. So there's 7 weed tubers involved in this. Great idea. It made to where, not forcing you to, but just to go around and get the chance to see these other weed tubers up and coming. You might not like Red and his content, so he's got 5, 6, 7 other different channels for you to check out. Go check out Fester Jester with his clue, and while you're looking at his clue, you might see some content and check out another video. You might like it. Hey, guess what? I really didn't so much like Red, but this Fester Jester guy's cool. Subscribe or like on the video, or you may not like Fester Jester and you go over to Puffs and Lungs and really didn't, okay, I got the clue from, Fester Jester's channel, and didn't really, his content was okay, but Puffs and Lungs is a little bit better, so like and subscribe. Puffs and Lungs real quick, you guys are excellent. It makes, BlueDevil's 30. I didn't put that part out there when I was explaining the little light heart attack I had. I'm only 30. But Puffs and Lungs, you guys take me back to, what is it? The Country Crock butter commercials. You guys go back and check those out for some of you viewers out there that don't know about Country Crock back in the day butter commercials. And it was just hands. It was just hands and some butter and spread, and they tell you everything about it. And that's what I love it. Puffs and Lungs, you guys kill it. But that's what I'm saying. I didn't know about these guys. I've seen a few, like as I'm doing my videos and related videos and suggested videos come up, Simple High comes in there, Puffs and Lungs come up, Fester Jester comes around sometimes, in the recommended or suggested videos and stuff, and I click on them, give them a little watch, see what other people are doing, what they got going on, and never really, hold on, I'm having a little problem with my camera, there we go, but that, to get out and see the other what's going on, we're here in a cannabis category, and to get around and see what else is going on, not just with festivals and up and coming Cannabis Cup, up and coming Hemp Fest news, not just cannabis news. What's actually still also what are other people doing in the cannabis community, with these WeedTube channels. Because the WeedTuber channels, access to all of cannabis information, news, reviews, strains, tools, items, all that kind of stuff. So I learned, I seen these guys. We all got, because I was in the session. I'm like, yeah, I've seen a couple of their videos before. Seen a couple of his videos, those, and then I got off, really into it, and I really enjoyed it. And that's what we're trying to make. We need to get off of this separated and divide way of approaching things. We need to get away from this divided, my opinion against your opinion. It's basically putting us like, you against me. It definitely shouldn't be like that. On a level that Red said, if it's us, weed smokers community against the non-weed smokers, community, so be it. My take on that, us weed smoking community against the non-weed smoking community, to enlighten them, to maybe educate to a certain extent, to show that it's not really the way that some people think. Some old people, elderly people are still set in their ways, from when the Dare to Say No to Drugs campaign and all that kind of stuff, when just say no and drugs are so bad and they crucified marijuana. Some elderly folks are still set in that time, because once you get programmed something like that, that's what you were taught coming up, so that's what your belief is. And but then sometimes the belief in what you were taught is not always right, not always accurate. And we've come a long way, a very long way now, as far as the marijuana. I'm not going to speak on any other drug. Every other drug other than marijuana can pretty much go to hell in my books. Crack, meth, cocaine, heroin, all these narcotic prescription pills, things like that. And it made me, when I said the narcotic prescription pills, shout out to Simple High. Red advocates that Weed for the Veterans video that Simple High did. Red advocates for it on a very high level, and I am right there. I've watched the video over 10 times now. I was never in the military. I tried. I couldn't get in. That's another story, another time. Not per se anybody directly close into my immediate family was part of the Army, but I do have, Army and Marines and Navies and Air Force, all kinds of associates from the military environment. And, if all military personnel, we salute you here. Not only at Grouch Nation, but from all of us all of us WeedTubers that I've been speaking about. We appreciate your dedication, your commitment, your sacrificing to provide better life for us, to keep our lives on average so far as much as it can be. But Simple High had a video up for Weed for Veterans. Get them all, all these prescription pills, not hard narcotics, and veterans take them and then they're zombified, and it's just, it's a hell of an ordeal. So I'll have that link to the video down in my description. Please, guys, go check that video out. It is a risk. If you're a veteran, if you're currently active, if you have a family member, if you've lost a family member in the military events, somebody currently stationed, over somewhere in the military, let them know, you're not, as far as we're concerned, you're not forgotten. We're still here, uplifting you guys, praising you guys. Continue on. Please be safe so you guys can come back home safely to your families, all that good stuff. But yeah, let me see. So all in all, I'm on that Stoney Ramble, guys. I'm on that Stone. I do have my notes. I got my notes to try to keep me on topic here. I just got them all over the place here. That medicine I'm steady kind of battling. Yeah, believe in each other again. Red said that. We need to believe. He said that he would, we need to get back to a place where we believe in each other again, instead of being separated by all our petty individual issues. We need to be able, to get back to that. Back in the 70s and 80s and 60s and stuff like that, and even in the early 90s, it was like that. To believe in each other again. I would have to use, I come from Flint, Michigan. I come from, the hood, if you want to call it, the ghetto and all that kind of stuff. Back in my day, if you did something wrong, get your ass whooped by the neighbors before you got home, and get your ass whooped again by your mom or your dad. You say, well, Blue Devil, what does that have to do with believing in each other again? Because my parents not, they not only really, more so trusted, but they believed in another person out of the neighborhood to watch over a child that's not belonging to them, not from them, not biologically theirs. And if they seen something wrong, to correct it. My mom and dad might not always been around. They might have been at work. But Miss Sadie across the street, she's sitting there watching us on her front porch. We out there in the streets riding bikes, doing something we ain't got no business doing. Hey. Y'all get them bikes out the street. Y'all know y'all not. That's my example. My mom and dad trusted and believed in another person to watch over the well-caring and the well-being of their child. And that's my example that I just want to use. If it reached to you, all right. If it didn't, I'm sorry. Hit me up on the comments and I'll try to get another example to you. We need to believe in each other again. Stop thinking that everybody's going to do you wrong, cross you over, and stuff like that. Whew, I'm approaching 45 minutes, guys. You guys are still here with me. Blue Devil's here with the Stoney Ramble. I'll touch on the red scavenger hunt you guys got today and Wednesday. Go to Red to the Head. I'll have the link down in the description. He came up with the awesome idea of having the scavenger hunt going on. And I pretty much, somebody asked me to explain it, Red. So I'm going to tell the way that I explained it to a person. You tell me more or less if I was pretty kind of maybe right on telling this person. They said a scavenger hunt he's having. I said, yeah, it's a great idea. They said, well, how? It doesn't really work if you're not there where he's at. I said, that's the genius behind it. This isn't a physical scavenger hunt, like an Easter egg hunt. Like you have to be there at the place where it's being held to reap the benefit, to partake on it. It's like an online YouTube scavenger hunt. You have to go from one channel to another, to hunt, to find these clues. And it's circling around. Red's bringing his audience to me. I'm bringing my audience to Red. Simple High's audience is getting addressed to Puffs and Lungs. Cannabis Nerds, his audience is getting addressed to Red. This isn't some kind of manipulating process or scheme that we're trying to come up with here to get viewers and get subscribed. We want the community to lock together. That's what we're trying to show you guys here. So far, it's been great. All the best of comments to Red and to the other WeedTubers that are in on it. We got in. It was already going on before Grouch Nation found out about it, but we're working. All of us are going to work together again to bring another scavenger hunt going on, and we want to keep doing some things like that. We want to bring everybody's just out doing their own things. Couple guys over here, couple dudes over there. Everybody's doing their own thing, but we're gonna come together and we're gonna lock it in, and it could be a beautiful thing. We have the potential. We really do have the potential to accomplish any cannabis feat that we want. Shout out to my home state, Michigan. Over half, they took a poll, and over half the voter percentage in the entire state of Michigan, over half, would vote yes to legalize and tax marijuana. Wonderful, wonderful. They're getting steps closer for me to come back home. Then before I get out of here, guys, I'm approaching 50 minutes now. I think this is going to be my longest video in one part. I do have longer videos, but they're 2-parted, 3-parted, stuff like that. This is the longest video we've done. I appreciate if you guys are still here, for this not to be your regular Grouch Nation, smoke out session, new glass unboxing, video. We definitely appreciate that. We have the upcoming, we're going to start, you guys will start seeing it heavily promoted here, starting April 1st. We're going to have the big Grouch Nation, big 420 blowout giveaway. We'll start getting more and more into that as we go. So I mean, that's basically what it is. We're gonna live stream. For right now, the time that we have kind of decided is maybe we're gonna start at 1 o'clock in the afternoon and run it till 4:20. We're not gonna exactly cut it at 4:20. We have something. Of course, we can't cut it at 4:20. We're all gonna have to blaze and put some smoke in the air at 4:20. So please, drop on by and join in on the live stream with us. But from 1 to 4:20, we're gonna give away all kinds of glass and bongs, bowls, stuff like that. Please believe me, guys, when I say this is not. A few of the items may be your average bowls, spoons, stuff like that, but we're giving away some nice stuff. Tune in, guys. We're not giving away just your old, simple stuff that you see that you can go get from your head shop every day. We're spotting out pieces and rigs, that'll grab, that'll appeal to the eye, that'll grab your attention. That's cool. BlueDevil's giving it away. Let's tune into the live stream. We'll do that. So we're still working on that. I'm trying to get up to 30 pieces, guys. Right now, we're kind of around the 15 area, so I'm about halfway there. Hopefully I can at least get up to 20, 25 if I can't reach my absolute mark of 30. But it's going to be a good thing. We're going to run from 1 to 4:20, and we're not going to cut off right at 4:20. We're gonna have a good blaze session at 4:20, put some smoke in the air, and then we have a you guys will see a picture. We'll get a picture up here soon of all the pieces that we're gonna give away. But we're gonna have one big piece, one giant piece that is gonna be the real deal, the grand poobah of the event, and we're gonna give that away at 4:20. And even if you have already won, let's say we're in the live stream, if you've already been claimed as a winner, even still, you can still have a chance to win this big rig piece. And it's gonna be we haven't got it yet, but we have looked. We have about 4 that we're looking at. We're just kind of narrowing, process of elimination and narrowing it down to the one that we're gonna go with. So be on the lookout for that. Any of you other guys, the weed tubers that I've named off, and links will be down in the description. If you guys want to get in on that, by all means, you guys can. Not saying that you guys got to go out and get rigs or get pieces and stuff like that. You guys can just join in. We can just get in on the live stream. You guys want to chop it up with BlueDevil and Coleon. You guys are more than welcome. I would really appreciate it if you guys did. But that just made me think of something else. That's what we're talking about, this community locking together. Not tooting my own horn. I'm not bragging for my own self. It is what it is. I've went out and spent hundreds of dollars for this. I can't say, I've spent thousands and into the million. BlueDevil and Mrs. BlueDevil have taken money out of their own pocket that we work for every day at a job. We get our checks and stuff, and we've been able to, take care of our responsibilities and also set aside, funding for this event that we want to do. I want to show you guys, what this community is about. We're not just having a giveaway to get, to build up more subscribers or more likes or, nothing like that. This is how BlueDevil and the Grouch Nation feel. We're a good, solid community, and we can keep coming together tighter and tighter, and that's what this is about. I went out and spent, me and Mrs. BlueDevil, our own amount of money, hundreds of dollars. Please believe me, hundreds of dollars to do this. So please join in with us. You guys can win some cool stuff. All the pieces are going to be great. Some of the weed tubers, you guys seen so far what I got up for gives. A lot of you're gonna hear a lot of that. You hear next item up for bid, but we're gonna have the next item up for give. So you guys seen some of the pieces that we have for the giveaway. You guys can vouch for me that these rigs and these bongs are tough. They're pretty tough, heavy hitters. All right, approaching 55 minutes. Woo! I hope you guys are still here joining in with me on this Stoney Ramble. But I just wanted to cover that. What happened to BlueDevil? If you guys hadn't heard, pardon me. About my little my light heart attack. I'm sorry, guys. Sometimes I gotta take a deep breath. I get a little ahead of myself now. But BlueDevil's light heart attack on Sunday. That's why I've been out of it for a while. You guys been reaching out to me, commenting on the videos. I have made some replies back to some comments. If I haven't replied back to your comment, please believe I'm going to get to it. Just I have to take this one day at a time, guys. Like I said earlier, I'm still, I'm sitting here right now and I'm hurting. My chest is hurting. You guys might not be able to hear the roughness in my throat. I'm trying to keep it down. I'm doing a little wheezing here. So we went over that. I wanted to touch on Red in his video, Out on a Limb. I'll have that linked, that video down in the description there. It really gave me some motivation and inspired me to do what I'm doing here right now. Also, Nerdsy, shout out what his words, what he said on his post earlier. That really gave me more of the motivation and more inspiration. That's what I'm saying. These guys, you get behind, you get in with these guys and just not that. It's just, that's what inspiring does. Something that a person, they didn't do that in actual regards to hope that would make me feel to do a video. They didn't do it like that. They just did it on their own natural instinct, and it inspired me to get up out of the bed and come into Grouch Nation quarters and get this video cut. I'm sorry, guys, there won't be any editing. I'm just going to upload the video just as it is when I hit the stop button here. I'm sorry, no music, going in the background. Shout out to Red. That music, I love that, man. I love that music track that you put. I know you put the, the artist and what the track was in your description. I can't think of it now, but it was, it was like one of those, it makes me think about the next Karate Kid or something like that. Guys be at the dojo, training, getting their training on, stuff like that. You seen, young grasshopper up at the beach on top of the little logs in the sand, and he was getting his Karate Kid down, and the little flute or whatever instrument that is. It's like a Japanese or Chinese, something to that nature. One of the little flute. You guys know what I'm talking about. You guys will definitely go know what I'm talking about if you get over to Red to the Heads channel. Check out his video, Out on a Limb. Great stuff, man. Great stuff. He hit it right on the head, and that's what gave me the motivation to get up here and get this video going. Again, guys, I apologize. It's not your average BlueDevil Grouch Nation video, but we just had a little slip up there. A little life-altering deal there, but BlueDevil's fine. We're just taking it one day at a time here. I'm having my good moments and my bad moments. Sometimes later on in the day I'll feel a little woozy. Sometimes I'm still feeling as if like nothing happened to me. So we're just taking it one day at a time. Again, shout out to everybody that reached out to me, gave me all the best of support. My granny Lois. My brothers Nick, my brother Chris, my brother Tony, my brother Marlon, my cousin Chris, my cousin Cal, and we're all in different, we're all separated. You're like, well, you're naming off all your family. And yeah, true that, but we're all in widespread across the country, and they took the time, to sit down. And, we all met back up. We all met back up at one point. Hey, how you doing? Everybody has their own thing going on. So, just because they're my brothers and my cousins don't necessarily mean they had to directly right then and there drop what they were doing and check on me. They could have been doing, whatever. I got my brothers with new kids. I got my cousins with new kids, moving, and they have their own thing going on. But those guys took the time to stop right then and there, get with me, to make sure I was all right. My mama Lisa, my mama Donna, my granny Lois, my main mama, because I just named off like 3 different moms, but my main mom is Terry. I appreciate it, mama. She's had heart attacks, so she was able to give me a side-by-side, you know, of experience of what's going on. My mama Lisa reached out to me, was ready. Everybody was ready to come here to Illinois to make sure that I was all right. My mama Donna, they was ready to come all the way from Arkansas. My granny Lois, she was ready to come. She told me I'd never been to Springfield, Illinois in my life, but guaranteed, boy, if something happened to you, I find it. My dad was already on his way here. Called my dad. He was already passing. He was already on the highway passing Kalamazoo, Michigan. He's from Flint, already passing. I just passed through Kalamazoo. I'm on my way. Got him to go ahead and turn back around and go home. So I just, everybody, Gene, who else? I'm sorry, guys. Right now, of course, I'm trying to think of, who hit me up. And of course, I'm drawing blanks now. Jean, she hollered at me. Definitely appreciate all my Flinttown love, all my Springfield love, my crew. Shout out to my crew at the gig. I love you guys to death. You guys, took care of me. Even though, setting aside time for me to be able to recover and get back healthy. So, I appreciate if you guys have had to work extended hours because of me, if you guys had to come in on your day off because of me, if your shift got extended because of me, I greatly appreciate it from the bottom of my heart. There goes that lump again, guys. It happens like that. To all my guys, Euro Cannabis, Red, Simple High, Fester, Willie, Nerdsy, Puffs and Lungs, who is it? Custom Grow Med 420, T-Town Tim, Judah Seeds. Who else, guys? You guys, thank you guys so much for, you guys just met me. And for what, you guys got told of what happened to me, the love and support you guys have showed me, what we said in that session that night, you guys stuck to your word. All of you did. And that's very rare these days, Red, for 7, 8, 9 of you guys consistently to all hold your word. The word wasn't that big. It wasn't like you guys promised me any great big deals of things or something like that. You guys just, hey, we'll check you out. We'll subscribe. We're going to do this. We're going to do that. And all 7, 8, 9 of you guys did it. That, to me, Red, that's rare. Out of 9 people, I was really looking for just a couple of you guys to really check with Grouch Nation. But you guys did. Definitely appreciate that. I'm going to get out of here, guys. I just ran over a minute. We're at an hour. We're at an hour and a minute. Definitely appreciate if you guys, checked in on the Stoney Ramble. I just wanted to get out here and let you guys know what was going on. BlueDevil's okay. We talked about the light heart attack we experienced Sunday morning. Shout out to everybody again that showed me love and support, well wishes, prayers, thoughts, the whole 9. We definitely appreciate that. I definitely appreciate that. Me and my family, to you and your family, thank you. We love you. Red, check out for the scavenger hunt that he has going on. It's a very good deal. Tomorrow, there's 7 clues, guys. And all the weed tubers that you can find linked in his descriptions hold a clue. The first clue starts with Red. It doesn't matter. You don't have to receive the clues in any certain order or anything like that. The last clue, clue number 7, will actually be the problem to solve. So you collect clues 1 through 6, and then clue number 7 will be the actual problem to solve with the clues of 1 through 6. Great deal, Red. Is the scavenger hunt is great thing to get the cannabis community and weed tubes circles going. Get us going, getting across, getting people to check everything out. Also, Red's video he put up today, out on a limb, that gave me the inspiration to get this going, to get me up and going. Also, shout out to Cannabis Nerdsy, for what he said, because what he was talking about will be in his video later on. That's what he was just giving on Facebook. He was just giving a kind of a sneak peek. Hey guys, this is what's coming up, in my video later on. We'll go over it. You know, it was done by such and you know, he didn't say who it was done by yet because he's waiting to put those names in his video. But the teacher, you know, a new up and coming glassblower. The teacher's very well popular. Check it out. And his words that he told one of his followers about giving people a chance and giving them motivation and inspiration. That also helped me motivate me and inspirate me, if that's a word, inspire. I know the word is inspire. To get over here in Grouch Room and get this to you guys. Be on the lookout for the upcoming the Grouch Nation 420 big blowout giveaway. Like I said, guys, if any of you other guys want to get in on me, if you guys just want to be there with the live stream, you know, talking, we can chop it up, have a good session while we go about it. It's 420. That's what we're going to be doing all day. And then unfortunately, if you guys caught my last videos, unfortunately, BlueDevil is down from smoking. We are advancing in my career. So with the promotion and with the advancement, all, you know, comes responsibility, comes with a drug test, things of that nature. Yes, I know all the different ins and outs of how to try to cheat and pass a drug test and stuff. Not to discredit anybody else. If that's what you guys do, that's fine and well, to each their own. It's just BlueDevil. We just, you know, we do it the legit way. I don't have to worry about if this pill I took worked, if this drink I drunk worked. You know, I just stop, get it out my system, take the test, you know, get on the movement into advancement. Then we get back to business, you know, as far as what we do here. So yes, I think I pretty much covered it all. A minute, hour and 5 minutes. Reza Loan. I'm so sorry if I say that wrong. Please correct me if I'm saying that wrong. Razia Loan or Reza Loan from Turkey over in Istanbul. Oh, we definitely appreciate that international support. We really dig it. You're saying about getting a Buddha Box subscription. Not sure Buddha Box ships internationally yet. They were, last time they were in the talks of it, they were getting ready for that. So just give me a moment here to see if they have yet, and I can get back with you to that about, you know, if they ship internationally like that. If they don't, unfortunately, we're sorry for that right now, but they are working on getting it internationally, you know, being able to internationally ship, because we don't, you know, Buddha Box guys don't want to get in any kind of trouble, things like that, you know, as far as, you know, shipping to other countries. We don't know all your guys' rules and regulations, not only for you, but for every other country as well. So yeah, guys, that's pretty much what it was. Come on, cannabis community, lock it together. Join us. Let's lock it in. You know, the potential is there's no roof, there's no cover, there's no limit on the potential of what can be done if we all come together, lock it in. Oh, what was the old? Oh man, what was that? What was the old? I can't do it anymore. I think it was like something like this. You guys, some of you guys know what I'm talking about. Here's the church, and you know, here's the steeple, open the doors, and here's all the people, something like that. You guys know what I mean, but that's how we need to be. Here's the cannabis community. I wish I could turn my hand into a marijuana leaf, open up, and here's all the people. Let's bring it together. Let's lock it in. No more selfishness. No more individual. No more separate and divide. We need to bring it together. Lock it in. We can accomplish anything. And it goes the same way in real life, outside the cannabis category, in real life. The separate and divide needs to end. Coming back together, getting back to basics is really where it's at. Do you think, what do you think the ancestors, I go back to the pioneer community, the pioneers of this country, looking down at us. They didn't build this nation. They didn't start what they started in this nation. They didn't start at the east and move all the way west to see what's going on today. To, you know, for things that are happening in today's society. They didn't do that for this. I guarantee it. I guarantee it. If they knew what was going on today and they could go back, I don't think they'd have ever left where they came from. If they knew that. If they knew they come over to this piece of land at the time that it was, and for what they started and started to develop this great nation, for it to turn like this, all the drama, all the turmoil, all the separation, all the divideness, all the selfish going on. I don't think if they could go back and do it again, knowing that, I don't think they would. And if you think about that, you probably will agree with me. They didn't do all that to start this great nation to get us where we're at now. And I'm not saying that to everybody. That doesn't apply to. There are still good people out here. There's wonderful people out here. But I'm just saying there's more. I'm not going to say idiotic or anything, hurtful like that. There's just more greed, more selfish, more me, myself, and I going on than we. What happened to we? Go back and look at things not so long ago, 20 years, 30 years. Go back and look at how things were going when people worked together. Things were so much better. So much better. I'm done with the Stoney Ramble, guys. Whew. If you guys you can tell, I'm kind of getting a little bit out of breath here. Still trying to fight this little pain I got going on my chest. I got to get back in here and take this other dose of medicine. I know that's going to whoop. That's going to lag me out all the way. But yeah, guys, you guys got the gist of it. If you guys join me, thank you. If you guys didn't last the whole way, come back and check the other half out later. You can watch it in increments. I don't care. Definitely give me your feedback. Give me your drop all those comments down there. You already know, if you dig us here, Grouch Nation, I'll just say it for the hell of it. If you dig Grouch Nation, if you like what we're doing here, if you're cool with what we're about, go ahead and give us a thumbs up. Let's get us subscribed. Check out all the weed tubers. I'm gonna link down in the description. Euro Cannabis, Nerdsy, Red, Puffin Lungs, T-Town Tim, Simple High. You guys know who you are. All the links down there. Out on a Limb, Red to the Heads video. I'm gonna have that link down there. Woo! I appreciate you guys hanging out with me today. Wasn't really gonna do it, but my fellow cannabis brothers gave me the motivation, and it was exactly what we were talking about. The motivation, the inspiration to give a person a chance, and it worked for me. And it worked on me. I'm the first person that will say, it worked for me. The motivations, I wasn't gonna do this. All right, guys, I'm out of here. You guys already know. Until next time, Grouch Nation, I already know where that stop button is. Buddha Box World, stay green.